We like our young people to read stories of adventure because they're full of resilience and perseverance. But the reality of life is quite different to books like this, full of amazing stuff being done by incredible people. Because in real life, things is a bit messier, particularly in the minds of young people who worry about failing, of not knowing what direction they're going, of things maybe not turning out how they seem. So I've put together this book to hopefully encourage more of a growth mindset of people overcoming the odds to do really fantastic, crazy adventures, but going about it in a roundabout sort of way. So there's botanist Jean Barret, who wanted to travel around the world, but women weren't allowed on French naval ships. So Jean pretended to be John and hopped on and did it anyway. And Gordon Kropp, who cycled all the way from Sweden to Everest, climbed the mountain, failed, but then went back and had a second go. Or Robert Smalls, a slave during the American Civil War who stole a battleship to take his friends and family to safety. Jack Swigert from the famous Houston, we have a problem mission, which redefined success as, in this case, just surviving. Terry Fox, a young Canadian amputee who ran across Canada, failed to make it across, but inspired a nation. Hans Elke and Zygmunt, whose adventures around the world were kiboshed by the oppressive communist regime they were living under. Beth French, who learned that there is more to life than adventures. The Van Buren sisters, who weren't allowed to fight for their country, so raced across America on motorbikes to prove that women could do stuff at least as well as men could. Bernard Moitessier, who was winning a sailing race around the world when he realised that fame and fortune wasn't really what he was after in life. And Frank Wilde, an unsung hero of Antarctic exploration who kept his men alive whilst Shackleton went for help. And possibly my favourite character I've ever written about, Émile Larrey, who broke down in the Sahara Desert, stripped down to his underpants, turned his little car into a motorbike and raced to freedom. This is what we need to be inspiring our young children to do. Against the odds, out now.